Alrighty, this week on Moral Dilemma, I was kind of just playing around with the settings, and I was kind of just looking around, and I see a bunch of stuff on here. So I'm gonna turn on some stuff, see what's going on, um, and just see how it goes, honestly. We're gonna turn jump scares on. I don't think controls really change. Put the lore on high, turn plot holes on. Turn that on. Turn that on. We'll keep our favorite number as 1. I didn't know that did anything. And we'll do the CEO difficulty. We're going to play through it and just see how it goes. Oh, so it literally just puts a cat on your screen? Alright, well that's going to get annoying. We'll play for a little bit.
Hi, you must be here for the interview. You're a little early. Just take a seat and I'll let you know when he's ready to see you.
So, now there's a pizza on the floor. So we must have changed it a little bit. Let's take this cat off the screen.
Oh, and word of advice, if the interviewer gives you a gun and asks you to shoot yourself, just do it.
First one I have. Right.
Are you talking to the printer? You do realize it's just an object, right? Hey, I'm sure you know that already. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it? Not too far from the light. Just right in the middle. Anyway, carry on. Okay, ready to see you. Before you go in, I just need to ask you to deposit an explosive carrying the outside door. Don't worry, we'll get in the back and out.
Alright, now that we're past all the same stuff. New room, so check it out. It's just gonna be never ending conflicts. So it's nothing. Alright. Oh, it's gone now. Alright. Get that copyright music out of here. Alright, we still can't play the roulette table. There's another table now. We'll just go in here. I'm not gonna press it this time. Okay, never mind.
There you are, right on time. Welcome to the interview, capital T, capital I. I was really impressed with how you did in the screening test, so I have high expectations for you. There's been around 25,000 candidates before you, so there is one position available. No pressure, of course, but there's a lot riding on this. Go ahead, take a seat, or don't. See, that's the thing about this place. You have choices. Do you take the seat, or do you not take the seat? It really depends on your morals on seat taking. Anyway, let's get to the questions, alright? Here we go, first question. What's your biggest weakness? Right then, good to know. That was not the question. How about we try that again? What is your biggest weakness? I don't think honesty is a weakness. Sure, point made. Not the best strategy, I would say, to curse out your interviewer during the job interview. But hey, that's just me. Maybe it works for you. You know what? Let's just skip the questions. Let's have you take a practical exam. Test your IQ. But you need to warm your brain up first, of course. So head to the art room and really soak in the exhibits display. Make the artist's intellect your own.
Alright, we don't care about the art. I'm sure that I need to look at everything. I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow.
Eye-opening, right? Each exhibit holds a million unspoken words. Sometimes I step in there just to think, and before I know it, 20 or 30 hours have slipped away. Time is just a concept in there. Now that your mind is thoroughly warmed up, it's time to put those neurons to work in the IQ test. First, pick up the sword and complete the sample question for me. Not exactly a tough one, the sample question, but no pressure, just whenever you're ready. Great. Each question is timed, so keep an eye on the timer in the bottom left. Let's begin.
We got 9 out of 10.
Nearly perfect. This will suggest you thrive in advanced problem solving, perhaps even a Sudoku puzzle.
That makes sense for them all being
Next, we'll scan your brain to calculate a highly precise IQ score. Try not to move too much. Death is a potential side effect. It's not that common though. All right, now take a look at the results screen on the left.
So does that not do anything?
140, not bad at all. You actually done really well there. Oh. Well, it could be worse. Could be 13. How about we just move on? The next part of the interview is on the other side of the office. Sorry about that. You can get some cardio in. Oh, here's an idea. That there is a teleporter. Let's speed this up, shall we?
Trying to get through some just dialogue. Trying to figure out what else is gonna change. Turn jump scares on. We've done a bunch of stuff. Crazy.
Oh, well, that's alright. This doesn't look like the next part. In fact, this looks like a forest. No, wait, a cavern? Please don't tell me you teleport to the other side of the world. Alright, hang tight, candidate. I'll just need to check plane tickets. Let's just figure out where we are first. Huh. Right. So that was some kind of nature reserve room, I suppose. I'm not sure what the point is. I'm not sure why that's there. I was not aware of its existence. My bad. And whose idea was it to put two teleports right next to each other? What's the point? This office sucks. Let's keep going. No more shortcuts this time. Ah, the achievement corridor. A place of great significance. At the end of this hallway, there's a button. Now here's the thing. If you press it, you'll lock yourself out of a certain achievement forever. But don't worry, if you leave it alone, you'll get the achievement normally later on.
We're still not gonna hit it. We're gonna figure out what it is. Okay. Has that thing been following me the whole time? I'm not gonna lie, that made me... Oh, great. Okay. That actually made me jump a little bit. Okay.
Next, we'll be assessing your capabilities in judging moral dilemmas.
God,
This is
now
just a
I'm
practice
fucking
scenario,
terrified.
but in the real thing, other people's lives will be at stake. So don't take this lightly. When you're judging a dilemma, I want
my
you to
God,
put
that
yourself in the
actually
other
freaked me
person's
out.
shoes. What would you do if you were in their situation? Be honest. Alright, let's start with a classic. You've probably heard of the trolley problem, right? An iconic moral dilemma. Philosophers have quite literally debated this for decades, but let's see what your take is on this issue. The shopper would like to buy some soup. The options are chicken soup or tomato soup. But she only has space for exactly
Wait, is that a
one in
baby?
her shopping trolley. Which one should she add
Oh
to
my
her
God.
trolley?
I will do
As she
Terry
reaches
this
for the
time.
tomato soup, she realizes the chicken soup wasn't even in stock anyway. It must be fate. Fantastic. I hope you now realize the importance your choices have and how much impact they have on the world. Do you feel you have a good
Dude,
understanding
pick
of
up
how
the
judging
food.
moral dilemmas work?
That was a great moral dilemma. I felt I had agency and made a difference in that person's life. I look forward to completing more moral dilemmas. Moreover, I will work for free and would love to dedicate my life to this job.
I'm starting to like you. You might even be in the top 20,000 applicants I've interviewed. Well, top 25,000. Let's be reasonable here. Although, as much as you liked it, candidate, I think we can raise the stakes just a tad. Let's see what else we've got here. This man has hacked into every nuclear arsenal in the world. At the press of a button, he could launch all of them simultaneously, likely resulting in the mass extinction of every living creature on Earth, including all of humanity. Here's your choice. Should he press the button or not press it? Okay then, that's interesting. You're the first ever person to choose that option. Sure, it's all a matter of opinion, and I can't say one decision is strictly the correct one. That would go against the very essence of what a moral dilemma is. However, maybe we should have a little chat later on about how it's generally not a good idea to, end the world. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'm going to be honest, it's not looking great for you. I'm just about ready to throw you into the incinerator. Throw your application into the incinerator. But we can try one last thing. A visual intelligence test. If you excel in this, all could be forgiven.
Alright, I'm pretty sure in the controls when I was looking at this game originally, I didn't know that was a thing. I could have sworn I saw something that said you could press a button to like set off a nuke. But I don't see it here. So maybe I'm wrong. God, I'm so paranoid that like thing's behind me.
Guess what? You're a bitch.
What's wrong? Just walk around it? Listen, I'm not gonna wait around for you, candidate. Figure it out. I'll wait up ahead.
I thought you had ready for this soon. Just try to get it out of the way. Stop following me.
Candidate, can you join me in here quickly? Don't worry, it won't take long. Alright, look, I think it's time I come clean about something. Let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we? Remember when you used that teleporter earlier, and while it sent you to what you thought was the middle of nowhere? Oh, what time that was. You popped into that nature cabin, trees, plants, all of it, just sitting there like you want some grand adventure. I'll admit, at the time I was a bit concerned. Thought we might have accidentally sent you to the other side of the world. That would be quite the detour, wouldn't it? But nope, turns out it was just a nature reserve room, right next to the teleporter. What a design flaw. Looking back, it was kind of fun, wasn't it? A funny little mishap. It's amazing how moments like that can really stick with you, even now. But if only I'd known how grave the consequences would be. Here's the thing. When you use that teleporter, you didn't just transport from one room to another. You died. Not in the traditional sense, obviously. I mean, your original self, the one who stepped into that teleporter, they're gone, dead. What you want now, well, you're a clone, a copy, a version of the original. It's complicated. The teleport doesn't actually move you, it makes a perfect copy of you at the destination, and while the original body, it gets destroyed. That's just how these things work. You're technically not the same person who stepped in. You're just a perfect copy with all of the original's memories. So yeah, you died. Figured I should mention that. Anyway, not a big deal. Water under the bridge, really. You probably won't even remember after a good night's sleep. Right then, let's get back to your interview.
Dude, that thing's gonna follow me, and I'm not ready for it. still haven't found. I don't understand this.
Welcome to the visual intelligence test. This is the final part of the interview, and perhaps the most important, so take this seriously. For the first part, I need you to focus and memorize what I'm about to show you. Drink it all in. And that is time. Let's see how much you remembered. How many chairs were there? Correct. Which of these was present? Correct. What was the playing card? Correct. How many rugs were in the room?
Oh god, I always get this one wrong.
Correct. Which of these wasn't in the room?
I don't remember what I hit last time.
Correct. A perfect score. You don't see that every day. Well done. Next, let's see how fast you can process information. I want you to count all the sheep. Just to
Yeah,
be
we got an
clear,
achievement for
only
it.
count the sheep, nothing else. Keep it simple, candidate.
I've actually never counted
So,
the same
how
number.
many sheep were
It's
there?
my third playthrough. Haven't counted the same number.
Correct. You must be an expert
Like,
for
haven't
this
counted the
sake.
same number.
Okay, candidate,
twice.
I think I have everything I need to make a
Like,
decision.
I had 43,
Follow me to the results room and let's see how you
41,
did.
40. I mean, see, I went left last time. I guess I have to go left. But yeah, I can't seem to get the same number. Motherfucker, you behind me? Okay. Dude, that thing's gonna follow me. Fuck you behind me. Dude, that thing being behind me just scared the shit out of me earlier. Now I'm like really worried about it. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Alright, we're just gonna get by. We don't care about it. Hold up. In the settings, we put, where was it? Where was it? Lore high. So if you remember in the first game, or the first playthrough, the lore was low. So now the lore is high. So if we go in settings, change that to low. And now it's low again. That's just such a good little feature. Like, I expected so much more out of that, and I'm kind of upset that it's not more, but still. Alright, time to fast forward. Wow, that was riveting. Glad you guys didn't have to sit through that.
Hang on, candidate. Before I go ahead and show you your results, there's something I need to ask you. Do you remember that moment when I confessed about that teleporter incident? Yeah, you know, the whole "you're technically dead" thing. I'll be honest, that was a pretty vulnerable moment for me, but you were a fantastic listener, really. Well, here's the thing I've realized. I basically murdered the original you. I mean, technically I did. Don't get me wrong, I didn't mean to, but it did happen. You agree that murder is, a bad thing, right? Not the kind of thing you should do if you can avoid it? Oh, you're just saying that to make me feel better. Nice try, but no. I need to face the truth there. It was me. Well, what if I told you I figured out a way to make things right? Sounds a little wild, doesn't it? But it's possible. Follow me, candidate.
This bitch.
Welcome to the world's first time machine. We're going to go back in time and stop the first you from ever stepping foot in that teleporter. I hope you're ready because it's time to rewrite history.
Alright, so nothing has changed. For a while.
Oh, before you enter, there is a small captcha you have to complete. It shouldn't be a problem for you. Just click on the monitor to interact with it.
This is gonna be a quick video. If nothing has really changed. That was the fastest click ever right there.
And here we are. This room powers most of the office, including the teleporters, which happen to be right below us. The big red button in front of you is the one that controls it all, candidate. Pressing that button will shut down the teleporters, erasing the timeline in which the original you used them and, well, lost their life. But here's the thing. If you push it, you will cease to exist. You'd be saving the original you, but at the cost of your own existence. An incredibly selfless act. I know it's a tough call to make, but trust me, it's the right one. Once you press it, you'll feel a weight lift off your shoulders. It's one of those things where the relief comes immediately after the action. The original you is heading towards the teleportation room right now. You've got about 20 seconds before that teleporter activates. So make it count, candidate. Make the right decision.
Get loud for absolutely no reason.
Candidate, what have you done? You didn't change anything. You wasted the whole time travel thing. You went back and made no difference. I suppose in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have underestimated your own desire to live. Of course you're not willing to sacrifice yourself to make things right. Actually, you know what? This gives me a great idea of who you are as a person. And honestly, I think you're a fantastic fit for this job. Congratulations, you're hired. I'm sure you'll be thrilled to know that you'll be starting with us right away. Just step through this teleporter and you can get started with your first day on the job.
Alright. Nothing changed. There was no jump scares except for that one thing that just followed me. We're still 1 of 8. Alright. 4th time playing it through and I got 4 of those. Alright, yeah, I got no idea. I turned the difficulty up. I put jump scares on. I figured playing with the settings would give us something. The clearing your throat did nothing. It was just annoying. That's pretty funny. The language settings are English 1, 2, and 3. Plot holes. I mean, unless I'm just missing something, right? I'm going to turn up the dramatic effect. Don't know what it could be for. I'm so confused on like what this is for. I guess that was the game. Like, comment, subscribe. I guess. I don't know. This kind of shitty gameplay. I mean, if you watch this, dude, get a life. That's all I'm saying. Have a great day.